It all starts when Peter hires a maid to work in his house, and Lois welcomes her. Then Peter asks the maid to do certain chores like cleaning his belly button. While she's doing that, she finds a pack of cigarettes inside it. Later, when Peter goes shopping, he asks the maid to carry him, making his back hurt because Peter is so heavy, but Peter doesn't care at all. A few minutes later, Peter tells his friends he made a watermelon as part of a prank for Meg. He goes into the living room and tells Meg to hold the watermelon because it's a gift for being so nice. Meg thinks it's weird and Peter runs off. Suddenly, the watermelon explodes and the whole living room is a mess. Then Peter goes back to the living room just to laugh and tell the maid to clean up. That's when Joan, the maid, shows up and Peter introduces her to the guys. Quagmire is stunned and locks eyes with her. He starts getting to know her and asks her out. She says she'd like that, which gets everyone talking. They start dating and things go well, so Quagmire asks her to marry him. She happily says yes. Later, all the guys visit Quagmire's house with their wives to meet his fiancée. While they're having dinner, Peter feels like his friend has changed since starting the relationship, so he decides to help Quagmire by taking him to his favorite place. But Quagmire doesn't enjoy it anymore, since he only has eyes for his wife. When the wedding day comes, Peter doesn't feel happy that his friend is getting married. He says that getting married is like a disease that eats you from the inside. Since Peter is upset that Quagmire has changed, while Peter is talking with Lois, her dress accidentally unbuttons, and Quagmire is stunned. Peter takes advantage of the moment and spills wine on Lois's dress, then starts rubbing it to dry it, causing Quagmire to regret marrying her. Quagmire tries to break things off, but his wife isn't mentally stable. So, frightened, he says that it was only a joke. Later, he goes to the bar and tells his friends what's going on. Peter comes up with a plan to fake Quagmire's death. Quagmire thinks the idea is good, and the next day, Peter goes to Joan's house and shows her a video of a ninja attacking Quagmire, but she doesn't believe it. So they move on to plan B. Quagmire shows up at the house and pretends to have a heart attack so he won't have to be married anymore. The next day, everyone's at the cemetery. While they're filling in the grave with the coffin inside, Death shows up looking for Quagmire. Peter asks why he's there if no one's actually going to die. But Death replies that Quagmire is still on his list anyway, which worries Peter. Suddenly, some workers show up who, under a crazy order from the mayor, have to pour cement over the graves. The mayor insists they pour cement on the grave so no one comes back as a zombie. Peter tells them to stop and jumps in the hole to rescue Quagmire. Quagmire gets up, and Joan is thrilled, but Death says he has to take someone. Joan steps in, and she dies instead. Peter tells Death he can take her, even though she didn't die from anything bad. As Death takes her away, Quagmire asks for 5 minutes to say goodbye. Peter starts laughing and says, "Now, that's the Quagmire I know."